podcast I used to watch called Scissor Bros, and it was basically just
I've seen that before.
Great podcast, but they were like
Different website.
they're both like, but they're both like they're both kind of like Grebby, kind of like
Grebby.
Like in terms of like, so to explain the dynamic, it was Bobby Lee's little brother. And then another comedian. Yeah. So they were kind of like the B-Tech version of Bad Friends, right? Yeah. So then obviously their podcast was a bit more grimy, a bit more like
bit grabbier
for the people in that, yeah. And then they got bigger and bigger, and they got a sponsorship by Red Bull, and like that was their whole thing, was drinking Red Bull in the morning. I was like, that'd be sick, bro. Imagine you, like.
That's why I drink Stella in the morning, just so hopefully one day it happens.
They'll pay you to do it.
Oh god. Oh, that's a problem. It's got no teeth left.
You fucking have no teeth left if you carry
can I borrow some of your massive ones? That'd be all right.
Yeah, I was playing footy the other week and they shouted my teeth are offside.
They were.
It's no offside, a five-a-side, you dickhead.
Yeah, he had a row at them. It was ridiculous. Actually, they got really angry. Yeah. We had a good time. We won in the end, except we didn't because we scored an own goal. But other than that,
it's just like the comedians league.
Comedians baller league, mate. Yeah,
we're thinking of getting Ben along to do a bit of like skills footage for us. You know, put it some dance music.
It would take you 72 times of going to finally see one skill, bro. I'm telling you, like
I think my slick passes count as skills.
Also, they call it the comedians league. When it originally started, it was a comedians league, and then now it's just
comedians and mates.
Anyone, yeah.
It was always like comedians and comedians mates. It was, to be fair, when we started playing at Everton.
First few times I played, it was just comics, man. I swear.
Does that Ant Johnson goes, doesn't he?
And Jono, yeah, he goes sometimes.
John and Sonny have always played.
Yeah,
you know John and Sonny. Guys.
So John used to be the show manager at Hot Water, though. That's how he was like in.
Yeah, and he got fired from in Too Good, I heard.
Nah, he didn't get fired. He went on to chase his dream to be a fucking postman, actually.
I'd love to be a postman.
Yeah. My dad used to be a postman.
Yeah. I can see that for you. Yeah.
Walking around with my headphones on.
Little red hat, shorts and that, little cargo shorts.
Black cat.
Little cargo.
You'd lose so much weight.
Little van.
Oh.
I'd class that.
I remember my dad used to be a postman, and he pulled up in his van, and he was with some girl we worked with, and pulled over the van, done the window down, and went, "My mate thinks you look really cool, Jamie." I didn't. And she was really fit as well.
Your dad, like,
scupping my chances with the post office and Hayward.
How long was your dad a postman for?
Till he got sacked for being racist, I assume.
Because I was wondering which was going to come first, him getting sacked for being racist or him getting sacked for going through the parcels.
Yeah, I think my dad has done. You know what I mean? He was too good at his job. He had a nose for it. My dad's done every job under the sun, though. Like, he was an ice cream man for a bit. He was in the army. He worked in the city.
Army's not a
postman.
Job.
Well, it is a job. You get paid for it.
Yeah, it's not a job, though.
What is it?
It's like
it's a career. It's a lifestyle.
It's it's
a vocation.
Thank you, Ben.
Can a vocation not be a career? Tell that to carpenters, you pair of absolute Jesus haters.
Priests.
Muppets. But my dad worked at immigration enforcement.
That's the job to be racist, then. No?
Yeah, and he still got sacked. Somehow.
Too bad.
He was too strict. He did the job too well, as some say.
Fair. What's he doing now?
Chilling in Bootle.
Big chilling, man.
That's what he's doing.
Chilling in Bootle.
Still living in Bootle.
No one's chilling in Bootle, are they? They're all fucking 100 miles an hour, looking on the floor for pennies and that. It's fucking...
Yeah, his flat he's staying in is quite nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got windows.
And there's these windows without the cages on the outside? Is that what it is?
It's bottom floor as well. I don't think I'm brave enough to live bottom floor Bootle. I'm too much of a southern pussy, to be honest.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm glad you admitted it on
camera. I know I am. It's fair.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Ben. What episode is this, Jamie?
10?
11.
11. Good number.
It's all double digits. I can't really count higher than that, to be honest. It gets a bit confusing to me. I'm still 12 in my head.
11 was a good time in my life. I remember being 11. 11 was dope.
Mum's still alive?
Yeah, no one had died yet. It was sound. It was dead sound. Like, and obviously, I was like a spoiled ass brat. So when I was like 11, I had fucking everything, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? It was so fun. And then I think about like 11-year-olds now. I was like, bro, like, because like I wanted.
Don't think about him too hard, mate.
Always on the brain. But I always wanted, like, I was spoiled, but it wasn't like, you know, like a spoiled kid now, it would be like Montclair trackies and whatever. I just wanted like fucking, you remember you used to be able to buy Xbox points?
Yeah.
I wanted Xbox points, and my mum would just be, my mum, because she was like disabled and, you know, near the end. I need to laugh.
Sorry.
She used to just be like, yeah, here's my card, go to Asda. And she'd be like, you know, you can get yourself like 20 quid's worth. I would spend like 60 quid every time, bro.
Did she let you take her like Wrangler with you as well?
No online banking.
Oh, right.
Then, mate. No online banking. So we were chilling, bro. You're checking that shit.
Yeah.
And by the time she does, the doll's gone back in. So we're all good. Do you know what I mean?
I wish I was on the dole. I hate working.
To be fair, she wasn't on dole. She was on
everything else.
Before woke Pip. No, Pip before it was woke.
What was that called?
So it was never called Pip. It was just fucking.
I don't remember it before it was called Pip.
It was just Yeah.
Disability allowance.
Disability
Thank you.
allowance. And you get
Someone's been fiddling the system. Little voice in the background there.
You know what we have to do as well, and I was like, fair play to my mum for this, because like obviously a car is like quite an essential thing, especially for a fucking family living on the Wirral. You need a car to get away, right?
To escape the Wirral, yes.
So what my mum did was like, rather than get full disability allowance, she sacrificed. What a good woman! She sacrificed
Her
some
legs. No, sorry. Carry on, Will.
Do you know how like out of context it is for anyone watching who doesn't know that my mum had no legs? But that's fine.
I had to piece it together myself.
That's defo come up before. Surely it has.
Not on this pod, not with this producer, not with these circumstances. But anyway, she used to sacrifice her disability allowance. She like a percentage of it so that she could get a free mobility car. How lit that was, bro.
That's pretty cool.
Every 3 years we'd get a fucking new car.
What car was it?
So she had a Renault Megane first when the new shape came out, and then after that she had a Citroen C4, which was dope. But I remember one day.
It was the bomb.
This is how spoiled. This is hilarious. This is how spoiled I was. The Citroen C4 had an issue. We had to send it back.
Yeah.
They gave us a courtesy car, Citroen C1. I came out of school, see my mum in a Citroen C1. I'm fucking walking home. Fuck off, mate. I think I'm getting in this with you.
Wasn't your school just up the road from your house?
Yeah, but I still got picked up and dropped off every day. Come on,
One was the same. Just couldn't walk home.
She could reach the pedals, could she?
She had fucking legs at this point, lads. Do you know what I mean? Like, she had legs at this point. She was walking, talking, fucking Stephen Hawking. Fuck. Love you, Mum. It's just been Mother's Day as well. It was sad.
Yeah.
Saved loads of money over the years, me. But
I sent my mum this year a big box of Ferrero Rochers.
nice.
Turns out she doesn't like nuts, so that was a waste of money.
She likes mine.
I thought I'd let him have it. Yeah, that joke had legs.
Hey!
Yeah, whoa, hey, oh, whoa,
No,
whoa,
but
wait.
obviously, Mum's legs. Yeah. Like, no, in hindsight, like, I know it's a fucked up thing to think about, but I almost think, like, I wish we could have kept them. Do you know what I'm saying?
What,
Like,
put them on
What, get
display.
them stuffed in the corner?
I don't know, bro. I
Got a
don't
big,
know.
like swords above your sofa like this. Still with the shoes on.
But we used to, that's the thing, right? Because we have, like, obviously disability growing up, loads of tangents here, whatever, but disability growing up, we used to get people come round sometimes to do, like, welfare checks or whatever, like, you know, just to check on my mum, check she's not rigging the system and that. Yeah. But they'd come in and be like, this family doesn't want to be, like, struggling, but we weren't. My mum's dad was minted. Yeah. My dad worked and gave her money. Yeah. She was just playing the system. But they'd come around, bro. We had like 3 like ancient samurai swords on our wall. Like we had like all kind of shit like that. We had like muskets in cases and stuff like that. Yeah, bro. We had crazy shit.
What the fuck,
bro?
Oh, real struggle my life growing up. Yeah, fucking hell. Really, you know, I could barely get food on the table because we had to go and hunt it with fucking muskets. Jesus Christ, nightmare for us on the Wirral.
But that's
bloody hell.
And then,
no weapons in my house growing up. None. In my mum's house.
But we'd like they'd come around to his welfare checks and they'd be like, you know, you got to try and pretend that we're like fucking. But I'd have like I had fresh 110s on and stuff like that. That's where the thing like having to pretend my clothes was fake was legit. Like I had to pretend that I had fake clothes, and it's fucked. Like now you think
you're just like picking a stitching out of your Stone Island tops.
Yeah. But how what a contrast now to today. Like because I know like my niece and nephew, they're fairly spoiled, but their spoiled is way different. Like they don't want like clothes and that. Their spoiled is like. It's just like Roblox. You know what I mean? Roblox funds and stuff like that. And
yeah, they're born early.
Yeah.
Fortnite skins and that.
Fortnite skins. Yeah. But I don't know.
No, but then again, you were saying like Xbox points.
Yeah, true.
Same thing.
To be fair, yeah, that is true. Just
what was that to buy? Like guns on God?
It was mainly to buy. You know what it was mainly to do because I was quite a feminine young boy. Yeah, it was to make sure that I could make my Xbox avatar look fly as shit. So I was like, bro, my Xbox avatar had fucking Adidas trackies, the lot, mate, and like they were well expensive to get, by the way.
How expensive are we talking?
No, but like you'd have to spend like 2,100 Xbox points just to get the outfit.
How many quid's that?
And that's like a $5 a pop. And I'd had every Adidas trackie, mate. I had one for every day of the week.
You waking up before school, getting him dressed.
And now, yeah. And now, like, you know what else I used to play? Because I was a very feminine young boy. Do you ever used to play that game where you could like dress Dot Cotton? She'd just be stood in the
What? No. It's not. No. Yeah, it was COD growing up, bit of FIFA. Bro. Dressing Dot Cotton. Me and the boys were all on it.
Can I explain? Because I know it sounds mental to say, right? But no. So there was like these games that my sister...
Sit on the headset like, my pub.
No, that's Peggy Mitchell.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Bloody hell. Sorry, I'm not that EastEnders expert.
So there was a period in EastEnders where Dot Rotten, basically there was this new gang of youths.
Isn't Dot Rotten a battle rapper?
Dot Cotton. R.I.P. Dot Rotten. He just died.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P. Dot Cotton. June Brown, isn't that her real name?
Yes.
Anyway.
Who's Who's Peggy Mitchell? What's her name?
Barbara Windsor.
Barbara Windsor. Woof.
Yeah. So,
no, come on.
anyway.
Sorry. I was away for a minute then.
Nah,
I've seen all the carry-ons.
Have you?
Fancy the fuck out Barbara
That's what I'm
Windsor.
saying. I know everyone talks a big game about Barbara Windsor, but I never actually seen what she looked like before she was an old lady.
Brian Windsor.
Watch Carry On.
Brian Windsor Castle, mate. Honestly. Josh, powerful. And she got Bants as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a pint with her.
She'd definitely tell you to get out of her pub.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always in the pub.
No, that'd be
I'd sneak back in the ceiling.
I can't remember what I was saying before.
About dressing Dot Cotton on the Xbox.
Oh, fuck. I thought I got away with that one. No, so basically my sisters used to play these games where like girls would play, where like it was a girly thing and you'd have like a character, like a brat or whatever, and you'd dress them in different outfits and then this and that, right?
Too impressed.
So that same website.
Is that what it was called?
I didn't know
Oh
that.
my God, don't laugh at him then.
Yeah. Hey, mate, we'll go out in the corridor and slay together.
It'd be fun being
Brother.
up place like that, changing our clothes.
I've still got the app. But no, so on that same website, they had a game version of the game which was EastEnders, so you could go on and pick an EastEnders character. I went on just playing around on the computer, the family computer at the back of the room, yeah. Seen Dot Cotton, so I clicked on it, and then at the time in EastEnders, Dot Cotton was being like hounded by all these youths in EastEnders, and they were called like the E7 or something. They were like a gang, yeah.
So when you a spin-off about them.
I think so. So when you do this dress in Dot Cotton, yeah, I've gone on it just to think, I'll put her in a nice like dress, give her a long fag, but because she's having the beef with this gang, they put it in. You could give her face tattoos. You could put her in a fucking tech fleece. She was in a tech fleece back in the day, bro. Honestly, and I spent hours just dressing up Dot Cotton for time. It was so fun.
Well, I'm glad
Who'd win in the fight?
dressing and not undressing.
No, I tried that. They keep underwear. That's it. Can't get rid of the underwear.
Like fleece
Could you put
bra
Phil
and
Mitchell in
knickers.
his little like smackhead outfit?
I don't even know what. I can't
Do you
remember.
remember
Dot
when he was
Cotton's the only
smackhead?
one that stuck out.
Yeah.
I remember that when he was because you remember when this is mad. Do you remember when his missus burnt Ben with a spoon? That was mad. That was mad.
Is Ben the one who was like, you need slapping down?
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Girl, yeah.
He's gay now.
He's on OnlyFans,
Is he?
isn't he?
He's gay.
What, in real life or on EastEnders?
On EastEnders.
Oh, I thought you meant real life.
For real?
I don't
I was like, you put the link behind us there, Ben.
The Ben Mitchell now. There's been like 4 of them now, isn't there?
The modern Ben Mitchell, not the you need slapping down.
think
They
he's
got
gay.
rid of slapping down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cruel. Showbiz is a horrible business, isn't it?
It is.
So bad.
Speaking of showbiz, how you been?
Doing all right. Had an actual proper gig on a Saturday night in a comedy club.
Come on.
How was that? Yeah.
Fantastic.
In hot water.
Yeah, in hot water. It was. I really enjoyed myself. I had a group of middle-aged women come up to me like, "Oh my God, you were like the best one on." I was like, "Thank you so much, girls."
It's always nice when you get that though.
Yeah, it was really fun. Dan McCraner was on. Oh mate, Aaron was on. It was Lewis Calvert's gig, who runs his variety show Hot Water.
Won't book me. So
Just gig more, mate. You're slacking.
fuck off.
I do 1 gig a week.
So you gig more than any other open mic comedian.
Yeah.
He's texting us in the group chat the other day. He's like, "Anyone want to give us a lift to Rotherham?"
I've got to work, man. I've got to work. These lot are so lazy.
I
they
remember
hate the
when I
game.
was 2 years in. I remember I was keen. Now I'm 4,000 years in, and I'm just not
What is
asked
this
anymore.
joke that you keep making that you've been doing this for like thousands of years?
Because basically we say like there's a few people who do comedy who've been going for like 20 years, but they're still at like our level, right?
Okay.
Which you shouldn't be doing. After 20 years, if you're still at this level, give it a rest, right?
Yeah.
But there's people like that who are still about and they consider themselves like pros in that because they've been around for so long when they're really not.
They're mates. They were mates with all the big ones because they started at the same time with the big ones, and now their mates are doing tours and whatever, and they're just like,
In the
"Hey,
red
bro,
line.
I just really enjoy sitting at the whiskey bar, bro."
Who's that?
That's just my voice, isn't it? That's just my new voice that I was trying out, whoever that may
But
be.
the running joke is that we say that that's his future. So we say
So
that,
I've been
like,
doing
yeah,
it
yeah.
for probably like of all our mates, I probably got a year on most of them.
What
From
year was your first gig?
I started gigging. I think my first gig was 2021, so I think I'm hitting about 5 years now.
Yeah, because mine was 2023, so you're 2 years ahead of me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So my first gigs were down in Brighton, and then I did a handful of gigs down in Brighton, stopped, and then moved to Liverpool, and then found Hot Water, and then fell in with my besties.
Scissor Bros.
I don't know what I was going for there, to be
You're
honest.
going for a scissor.
I was
Go
going
on.
for something.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm from Brighton. I met a few lesbians. But yeah, it was. I remember my first ever gig. Yeah, you get there and you're really keen.
Yeah.
And you're just like, "Oh, I want to help out. I really like comedy. I really like Frankie Boyle." And it was like, it's still going now. It's called the Secret Comedy Club in Brighton. And there's a cafe upstairs, and you go downstairs, and there's a little comedy club underneath. It's sick. And I got there really early. The venue hadn't even opened. Guy comes out and I'm like, oh, could I help set up the chairs, please, mate? All of this bollocks, right?
Norman Price.
But I'm chatting to the MC. She gets there and she's like, oh, so it's your first gig? And I was like, yeah, I'm really excited. And she goes, yeah, how come you got into it? And I was like, well, I'm a big fan of comedy and I think I make my mates laugh, so I thought I'd give it a go. I've been waiting for a while. And she goes, oh, yeah, brilliant. We get loads of people who makes their mates laugh and they're usually shit. I was like, thank you so much.
That's true, though.
Yeah, it is true, but don't tell me that for my first gig. Thank you very much.
You know what?
Terrifying.
You know what, lad? You've got to be honest with new people, though. I had a bad one at the open mic the other night,
Did you?
I shouldn't have said what I said to this new guy.
2 years in. Fucking hell.
It burns. Like, I feel like such a prick. 'Cause what I said wasn't that bad, right? I'm going to tell you what I said. Yeah. But it was like, I'm just an idiot. Because I didn't see it as like, he's like 2 months in and he's bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
I know what you mean as well.
Yeah. I'm not going to say his name, but he probably watches, probably subscribes, hopefully. But he's bright-eyed, like bushy-tailed, new comic, and he's like enjoying just doing it. And I was like, I'm going to crush his fucking son. Nah, because what it was, he does a lot of these like dad jokes, pub jokes that you've already heard before. You could go buy a joke book now, Joke Book 101.
I know exactly.
All of his set will be in there, right? Respectfully. But we were outside in the smoking area, away from the gig now, and we're having a cig, and he's just talking. He was like, if my name was Mike, and I ran this gig, it would kind of be like, and I was an ex-pirate, it'd be like the shipwrecked open mic. And I just went, okay. And then he was like, wait. And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, if that's what you're going for, bro. I was like, if you want ways after every laugh, after every joke, then crack on. Yeah. I was like, if you actually want to get laughs, bro, you need to have some shit about you. Tell me who you are. Like,
I think that's totally fair what you've said there.
I was like,
I hate that joke that he said. I hate it.
But I was like, he's probably done fucking 20 gigs of that, and I was like, stop doing everything you're doing. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit harsh.
Stop being you.
Yeah, it was a bit. But nah,
your personality disgusts me.
If anything,
Try harder.
I was saying, go and be you. Go and be you.
Yeah, but what if that's him?
Well,
you fucked it for him.
Stop doing comedy. Yeah, stop doing comedy.
See you've got a lot of potential with a whole new personality and maybe like a haircut and plastic surgery. Yeah. You'll be laughing. They'll be laughing.
I've got big news, actually.
Have you?
Separate to comedy, relevant to show business. Did you see Hannah Montana's coming back?
Is it? Yeah?
What? Stop the record.
Jamie, break the fucking walls down. Hannah Montana is coming back. Yes.
In what form?
With Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus.
She's doing a gay OnlyFans with Ben off EastEnders, I've heard.
Wrecking balls.
Fiverr.
She looks so good in that blonde wig, man. I can't lie. Oh,
as a grown up,
yeah, not the fucking original.
What's it coming back as? Like,
I think they're doing a film or something. Is it? Yeah, you know more than me, of course.
Is it like a Disney Channel film? We're doing like a gritty modern Hannah Montana. Yeah, she's like the back end of Hollywood.
No, but the original
stars faded.
The original Hannah Montana movie was a bit gritty like that, though, wasn't it? Like showed her life, showed the emotion.
The original Hannah Montana movie was gritty.
A little bit, yeah.
Was it Disney Channel? No, but was it gritty? Was it like Top Boy?
Yeah, because it.
Well, I was gonna say she became like a drug addict in real life, didn't she? So is that what it's like?
It's just in the stables, like, I got hide that food, fam. But no, it was like in the Hannah Montana film, it shows you like a bit of like her life away from Hannah Montana and that, and like Billy Ray Cyrus is in it. Is Dolly Parton in it? I think, if I remember correctly.
But then
also there is the part where they are doing Party in the USA, and that's lovely.
Oh, I love that song.
Like my favourite song.
I love that song.
Do you ever watch Lizzie McGuire as well?
Nah, it's too young for that.
Lizzie McGuire. Come on, Lizzie.
Bloody boomers! I've got no idea. Is it Hilary Duff?
Yeah. What happened to her?
She's still about.
Yeah, she's still about it.
Doing what?
Injecting Hannah Montana with smack. At Disneyland.
That's Disneyland Plus, that one, mate.
I think everyone goes to Disneyland. It's Disneyland Plus, you know what I mean? Have you seen them what are they called? They're called like park warriors or something. Theme park warriors or something. And they're just loads of fat people and they go around Disney all the time being like, I can't believe we can't fit in the rides anymore.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they all wear the Mickey Mouse ears and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you know there's people who are like fans of theme parks in the same way you're a fan of like a footy team?
Yeah.
You don't know that?
Have you not seen all like the Alton Towers people on TikTok? They're fucking weird.
So it's like, as a long time fan of Alton Towers, I can't believe, the customer experience has been really eroded. Wait times, no food, it's raining, doesn't matter. All this sort of stuff. And then you got people replying like, from a Thorpe Park fan, respect.
They're all head to toe in the merch, aren't they, for the roller coasters?
Anyone who wears fucking Smiler merch wants stabbed in the throat. I have no issue with that. I want that going out. I've said a few controversial things on camera in the past. I want that to be the thing I'm remembered for.
Yeah.
Wearing a Smiler snapback with a little zip-up hoodie. Yourself.
Nah, that's outrageous.
Fucking does my head in. For a ride. for a ride.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm stung though because I went to Thorpe Park in year 7 and I cried on the saw ride. So I'm a little bit, you know, still a little bit sad about it.
But I think that this is the first I've heard of people supporting theme parks, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck, what's this to support?
Well, you'll go like, if you're going to like...
So like they bring out a new roller coaster every 6 years and that's your fucking Super Bowl, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. They're there outside.
Metal.
They've got all the flags out. They've got the TIFOs. You got like Chessington fuming.
Imagine that's your family. You know what I mean? You just get to like 15, you're like, why was I born into this? You know what I mean?
I'm so glad. Like everyone looks at their own family. I'm sure we've spoken about yours and we've spoken about mine before and stuff like that. And everyone's got fucking freaks and weirdos in their family, but that's it. But are you not glad you got born into an all right family that's not full of cunts?
I would agree with you, but my cousin named a child Ava Tony Ann. And I'm a bit peeved at that one.
Oh, because of Evertonian.
Yeah, the massive blues.
That's a bit heavy. That's
heavy, innit? Yeah. You know, because they're from the world as well. Like, she's not even a Tranmere fan. It's a fucking nightmare.
Evertonian.
No, but that's genuine. Like, that's genuine. That's my
Evertonian.
second cousin's name. And I'm like,
fucking hell.
So that
was
was
a triple barrel first name.
Yeah. And
oh no, that's not just first name, 2 middles.
No, the surname's
Evertonian.
Yeah.
Let's put our whole details out there. And her address is...
Well, no, to be fair, I hope they don't see this because whatever, but that was where I kind of drew the line with my family. I was like, nope.
I seen an American online whose dad's from Liverpool, but he'd moved to America and just called his son Everton straight up, which I thought was embarrassing and sad.
Like,
but that's just
child abuse.
It is. I mean, just being raised an Everton fan is harsh enough. I will raise if I live up here forever though, in Liverpool. I could raise Everton fans. I know it'd be cruel. I couldn't have little Liverpool fans.
You
in my
just
house.
do that out of spite to him though. That's
No. It's free him. He's only added to the fire. It's the one thing we can't really argue about because it gets both of us really angry. We can have something that might go wrong in the flat, like a little disagreement, and that gets sorted out pretty quickly. When it comes to football, one of us leaves the room.
Yeah.
To be honest,
We hate football.
we're not going to get into it. We love the rugby. But I couldn't have little Liverpool fans running around, knowing as well that I support Brighton, so they would win everything and they'd just take the piss out of their dad the entire time.
Yeah.
Which would be terrible. But I wouldn't call my kid Ava Tony Ann.
No.
It's been taken.
Yeah. But that was where I was like, oh, my family is fucked.
Well, what do you think of this? So my stepdad, Dave, smooth as fuck this. My stepdad, Dave, is he likes Indiana Jones, right? And he thinks Indiana's a cool name.
Yeah.
But I have a sister called Georgia and a brother who's called Henry. My dad wanted to be called Indiana. My mum vetoed it because she said she didn't want 2 kids named after American states. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the other one? I'm confused.
So Georgia and Indiana.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Right?
sorry.
Yeah.
But his middle name is Indiana. So it's Henry Indiana. But wouldn't...
That's so cruel.
fucked up.
For a little boy.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Shout out Henry.
But wouldn't it be cool to have a little brother
Shout
called
out Henry.
Indy?
Huh?
If he was called Indiana, I'd rather Georgia just change her name 10 years down the line and we got to call my little brother Indy. No. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
You can just call him Indy anyway. Like, no one's stopping you.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't want to start it. To be fair, I grew up with a girl called Indy, and I've got not fond memories of her because we were at a New Year's party, and everyone's just chilling in the front room. We were sat next to each other on the couch, and she just, not that we were like sat next to each other on the couch, we were just sat watching the fireworks or something, and then she just turned and vomited on me. Really scuppered my start to 2019. I'm not gonna lie.
Happy New Year, girl.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, my brother's well better.
You are?
My brother's well better. That's what I'm saying. Love my brother.
Nah,
He's quality.
He doesn't suit Indiana. That's the problem.
He could. If we'd raised him as an Indiana, he could have become an Indiana.
Nah.
Now he's a Henry.
What names?
I do love him. I just don't really like him.
Do you think we suit any different names than what we already have?
I don't know, you know.
Like, because you could have told me your name was Jake, and I probably would have believed you.
Jake.
Yeah.
I know a few people called Jake that I look like, so.
Okay.
You strike me as a Simon.
Simon.
Yeah.
This is elite podcast, this,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, if I was a girl, I'd have been Evelyn.
Evelyn Miller.
Where have you got Miller from? My surname's Bush.
Evelyn Miller's a made-up author in Red Dead 2.
Nice.
Fantastic.
That's where I got from. Sorry, boys.
Do you hear my smooth podcasting I did there before?
Yeah,
when
so
I mentioned my stepdad.
Jamie mentioned his stepdad, right? And his stepdad's basically his real dad, but because his real dad's basically his granddad. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little debate today. Shock.
Let's just do a little debates every day.
Yeah, every week we're gonna do a little debate. And what we're debating is
It's quite an obvious one.
Yeah, but you could have done like granddads versus dads, but that's a bit like same. So we're gonna do granddads versus stepdads.
Yeah, which is debate. I've had that debate so many times in the pub.
Really?
Oh yeah, all the
actually?
time. Yeah, everyone has this debate. It's a classic.
Always.
Yeah. We could have done like granddads versus granddads and like either side of the family, but then no one knows our families.
Yeah.
We could have done that at like the funeral.
No good that. Okay, so I'm team granddads, and your team stepdads.
I'm team stepdad because Will's never had a stepdad. His mum's just had a lot of boyfriends.
So mean. And also, good on her. No legs, getting dick. Good for her. Do you know what I mean?
What, does she squeeze them all in? Not between her legs anyway, but like, does she squeeze them all in post legs?
No. I think it was the heartbreak that killed her, actually. Fuck it, now this is dark, isn't it? Good job we got the lights on. But no, she was she used to sleep around. I mean, me and my sisters, 3 siblings, all got different dads. What are you gonna do about it? It was a different time, Ben. You know what I mean? It was a different time. Don't judge me.
No judgments here, no.
But we listen and we don't judge, right? In this podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
So I have had stepdads though. We had like I've had them in stints. Do you know what I'm saying?
We've had stint dads. Subbing in, subbing out.
Yeah. like a fucking tag team, bro. Like, honestly.
Jumping over the top rope onto your mum.
She didn't get tag team, by the way. I'm just going to have that out there. Right? She did not get tag team.
How do you know?
So she had this. So basically, back in the day, I'll kind of growing up. I'll give you the background on my relationship with stepdads, and this is why I don't like stepdads. Okay. So we had this fella she was seeing called Tony, and he was ex-army, and he was a mental bastard, and like he like took pleasure in the fact that I was petrified of like the war. You know, when you're a kid and you're like, oh my,
what war?
You know, when you're a kid and you're like, so when I was a kid, sometimes I'd sit with my sister and watch fucking plane crash investigations, and then I'd have a breakdown.
Between dressing Doc Cotton.
Yeah. And I'd have a breakdown for 2 weeks because I'd be like, the world's going to end, you know, shit like that. Yeah. So he loved that. Like, I was a kid, and everything, when you're a kid, everything's so kind of, what's the word I want here?
Real?
All right.
Scary?
I wanted a better word than that.
I don't know.
It's fine. You know
terrifying?
I was
big?
Yeah, whatever. I was going to say existential, but I don't think it works there.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think that works. Well done. Spell it.
Have you seen it? EXIS. IS.
Nope.
Never mind then. So,
Existential.
Ex-ISIS.
That was his mum's next boyfriend.
Yeah. But no, so Tony, Tony was like a ex-army fella, and he kind of almost like weirdly like not got off, but like he loved the fact that I was like a bit scared of this shit. So any opportunity he could, he'd be like, bro, he used to show me like videos of like terrorists. He showed me this video of apparently it was like this, you can't, you know, it's kind of videos that you can't just find. He knew the fucking links in that, right? This video of like this guy whose head they chopped off and glued it to his ass. I didn't see the whole video, but I just seen the aftermath, right?
Were these personal videos of his?
No.
Okay.
These are like
because
videos.
I used to know someone, and their brother went to Afghanistan, and he had pictures of like Taliban's.
But they have all mad stuff like that, yeah? So, and then he had his ringtone was the fucking air raid siren.
Oh, what the fuck, bro? That's so weird.
Bro, you know what I mean? Like, imagine, right? We order a takeaway. 40 minutes later, the fucking delivery man rings in. Whole house on lockdown. It's like, fucking, I just want a garlic bread, man.
Why have we ordered a German?
But so that was that, and then he just got off with it. But the reason he was such a cunt, because I remember one night they were still like playing a drinking game, or whatever. He's come into my bedroom.
They were doing this between their hands, I reckon.
He's coming to my bedroom.
Russian roulette.
And obviously, I'm not going where you might think it's going when I say he's coming to my bedroom. But he came to my bedroom, and on my bed, like, I had like a big like desk like that was high up next to my bed, and on there I just had all like my shit. But I had a fish tank on there, a little goldfish bowl, like free goldfishing. He's come in, yeah. They've obviously done some kind of dare. But he's just done it for like pure love of the game because the rest of the party people didn't come up with him. So he came up into my room. I've woke up. He's fucking grabbed a goldfish out of my fucking bowl. Swallowed it whole, bro.
That's heavy though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. So now
Swallowed it whole?
Swallowed it whole.
That's so sick from him, actually. Well, I'm impressed by that. I can't even down a pint.
Neither can I. But like, I was just like, you know, like that's obviously because he's in the army and he's used to like swallowing SIM cards and all that, whatever they do.
The Taliban hate when you do that.
But yeah, man.
The goldfish?
Yeah.
That was like one of my first kind of stepdad figures, and he did that to me. Do you know what I'm saying? To be fair to Jane, she fucked him off pretty swiftly after that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You fucking my boy's fish.
I know, yeah.
That's pretty, is that a bit of a line to cross?
Yeah.
She caught him trying to swallow the dog. She was fuming. So my second stepdad, he had hairballs. My mum just wasn't having it.
So my second stepdad was Andy. Shout out Andy, man. Andy was the real one. Andy did like a 4-year stint. I thought he was the one. You know what I mean? So Andy was the reason we went to Benidorm twice in the same summer.
Oh, I fucking wish I was in your family.
Andy was a big lorry driver, but basically his line of work, it wasn't just delivering, like it wasn't hauling just fucking pallets. He was hauling human shit. Yeah, so he got paid the big bucks for like doing that because
was he the ones that would like dive in it?
Nah, you basically go to like a place and they'd have like these fucking tanks where the shit would go, I guess, and he'd hook a fucking thing up to his lorry, pump the shit from that into his lorry, then go somewhere else and dump the shit into a river. No, I'm checking. No, into a river. No, into a river.
That's what the
I dumped it onto your mum's after they split up.
Not in the river, there's fucking fish in there. But no, so Andy was dope, man. Andy was super dope. Shout him out like to this day.
Do you know where he is?
Good guy. Don't know where he is now. He was at my mum's funeral and stuff.
If you want to email in, Andy.
Yeah. But Andy was cool, man. But the reason, like, the thing was with Andy though, so like by the time Andy's on the scene, I'm sorry to make this all about me. You can go.
No, that's right.
But
I've only had one.
so by the time Andy's come onto the scene, my dad's like out of jail now. So my dad still wants to be part of my life. But these times, Andy's took me on 2 holidays. Yeah. He's taught me to fish.
Andy's got his feet under the table.
Andy's taught me to fish. Yeah. So I walk into the room.
I bet your dad hates Andy.
Bro, I walk into the room. I'm on Andy's arm like this. My dad's just like, oh, yeah.
Oh,
my dad
I can't believe your dad's not just sparked him on the spot.
No, it's fair play to my dad for having the mental like strength to not do that. Because I think about it now, I was a little tease, mate. I was a little.
How old are you?
I'm like probably like 9 at this point. I'm a little tease though. Like I'm like
your dad jealous.
Exactly. I knew what I was doing.
A little low cut top on.
My dad would be like, got my high boots on now. Got my duck cotton cap on, lad. Fucking, I'm ready to go. Just fucking like, you know when you walk with your ass like just walking like that, mate.
Like
and
hip swaying.
And Andy, to be fair to him,
we went to the room in slow motion.
Yeah, my hair in the wind. Party in the USA, just all like. But to be fair to Andy, he was so good with that stuff. Him and my dad actually like got on. But me, I think being a dysfunctional child, like literally, I remember like I like played on it. So my dad would be like, you know, do you want to go have a kickabout, son, or whatever? I'd be like, oh, I'm all right, thanks, Dad. Me and Andy are gonna do this, and then just leave the room and stuff like that. And like, oh man, now that I think about it, I'm such a cunt.
You are the worst child ever.
No wonder one parent died and the other fucked me off. But,
you know what, Will? You're being a bit of a shit. I think I'm going to die.
You little shit. This will teach him.
Just wait till he gets another mum. Fucking hell.
It did teach me, bro. It really taught me my lesson. I stopped being a little brat after that. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, shout out Andy, man. Andy, like I say, taught me to fish and that as well. But I remember telling my dad that, like, about the fishing trips that me and Andy had. They weren't like the fishing trips off Gavin and Stacey, I'll have you know. But they were like, no. But like, I would tell my dad, they were like, oh, Dad, I caught a fucking eel. And my dad, like, never done anything like that with me. Do you know what I mean? But I think I was doing it, right? Sorry, I'm going on mad tangents. But I think I was doing it subconsciously, like, because my mum kind of hated my dad and loved Andy. I feel like as a kid, that's your impression. I used to say to my sister all the time when she'd have beef with her baby dad, don't do it around him. Because he's going to think his dad's a cunt as well. And you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit. So I think I subconsciously thought my dad was a bit of a prick. Yeah. And therefore, so it wasn't my fault, is what I'm saying. That I was a tease. Do you know what I mean?
It is your fault you had your tits out, but it's just, but it's not your fault. You felt that way.
Andy bought me the Winter Premier League ball, the official one, the £85 one.
Not even the fake one?
No, the winter yellow, purple. You know the one I'm talking
with the little strip on it, with a kick.
Yeah.
I wish Andy was my dad.
Yep. And Andy let me play GTA and shit. So he was dope, man. He was the GOAT. And God, if only my mum could have held on to him. Bitch. She couldn't catch him when he was running. Anyway.
Do you have any other notable stepdads, or are these the big ones?
They were like the 2 big ones. Yeah, honestly, that was about it. Really, I guess my mum.
So your team granddad, why? You've just slated stepdads the whole time. You got any pro-granddad?
Pro-granddad. My granddad Bill is a fucking gent. My granddad Bill, basically, granddad Bill's story was he was in the fucking Welsh Guard. Well-hard Welsh Guard. You know what I mean? That's what he used to say. Well-hard Welsh Guard. Was in the Falklands or some shit. So anyway, whilst he was doing all this and that, his parents weren't poor either. So he was like basically giving any penny he earned to his family, right? Whilst he was away, training, whatever. He's come back, landed a job in a butcher's sound, and he's just like, I've got all this money just sitting there. Worked in a butcher's for like another year or so, earned as much money as he could. Invested in an oil company that was just starting up.
Nice.
About 5 years later, he sold his 20% stake for fucking shitloads. And then he retired at like 40.
Nice.
He was chilling. He had the best life. And he spent 6 months out of every year in fucking Egypt.
Nice.
And he was just chilling. He was blick. He was so brown.
Oh, right.
He was so brown.
The weird South African turn from Will there. But he didn't call that.
But he was the GOAT because he was the financial in the family. Like we had nothing. But if you needed anything, Granddad sorted you out. If I needed a deposit for a house, pay off a tick, Granddad had me. Do you know what I mean?
Pair of legs.
To be fair, he couldn't afford them, actually. Funny enough. Prosthetics weren't cheap.
Just gave him a couple of Oscar Pistorius. She'd have been laughing.
But no, Granddad built...
Probably run across the Mersey on them, I reckon.
But Granddad Bill was
That's the sound of the murder, actually.
And he used to like, I remember like, obviously he passed away a few years ago now, God rest his soul, but he, who hasn't at this point in my family, do you know what I mean? But fucking... So he, all of our like lives, he was like, wasn't strict, he was a cool granddad, but he was a bit like, no cigarettes, that kind of shit, right? The day he died, we went to his house, big scrapbook of all of like pictures across his life. Every single one, he's got a fucking fag on. I was like, you little cunt, you know what I mean?
But that's, he's learnt the lesson, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect Bill.
Granddad Bill was like, but Granddad Bill was like everything I would want. Like he'd done it. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, damn man, if I could like even have half the life that man's had with half the success, I'd be fucking happy. Do you know what I mean? Like he's like, everything he's tried to do in his life, he's been successful, retired early, had a good life, 2 wives, come on. Cheated on Sheila. It's all right though, we forgive and forget. We listen and we don't judge, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Bill was dope. And then I had my granddad Mick, who was a step granddad, my nan's husband. He was the goat as well.
I was going to say, so that was your mum's dad?
That was my mum's dad, yeah. Obviously, also the reason he gets Trump points left us a bit of inheritance, didn't he? Yeah. So yeah, so you know, he's up there. That's right. And then Granddad Mick was very hands-on. He had like...
Hello?
In terms of like a hands-on granddad. Not one that's in Egypt for 6 months out the fucking year. Yeah. Saying that he can't afford prosthetic legs.
Yes. Yeah, you got a handy granddad, it's fine.
Granddad Mick was more like, he taught me how to like, me and him built a bird box together once. He used to have a his old garden was miniature train sets. I used to open with them every day. It was like, he taught me to be a man almost. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bird boxes and miniature train sets.
That's manly,
right? As fuck.
Is it not?
That's manly as fuck.
It's my whole life of fucking... Honestly, could you talk for a bit, please? I'm fucking why are you pro stepdads? Yeah, I know you've got your stepdad. The thing is, I've actually... He's coming for the main title.
I've learned in recent years that my stepdad Dave isn't actually a complete bellend, and he actually might like me.
Oh!
Turns out that he might like me.
Confetti.
Can't believe that. Finally, after all these years.
I think how many years?
Well, him and my mum got together when I was definitely in primary school when they met. I think my parents split up when I was 7. So I'd have been about I think I was in year 3.
Yeah.
And then I think my mum and Dave got together in year 5 or 6. I remember really not getting on with Dave growing up because we go to Kent. That's where he was from.
I mean, you're never going to build a relationship there, are you?
Jesus Christ. Went to Kent for a start. And then they just like have a really nice time. And then Dave was a real clean freak, and he still is. But my mum's brought his two. Basically, Dave is a man. He's about your age at this point, Ben, right? And he's met a woman who's about 8 years older than him with 2 kids, fresh off a divorce, and it's just gone, let me bring you into my life. And then, what? Don't wank on my mum.
Sorry.
That's never stopped him before.
Sorry. Yeah. Hello. I'm spaffing all over her, man.
I'll say that when I'm taking a drink.
Sorry. We're still in the new studio as well. We can't make a fucking mess.
Oh yeah, we're in a new studio.
No, but carry on. We'll get to that.
But like we go round to Dave's house at this point. He moved out of his parents quite recently. He bought his house, and I assume he's bought his house in Kent. And me and Freddie were just little, basically dickheads, primary school age, are like getting crumbs on the carpet. And it was like absolute murder for Dave. And they might even at like 9, I was like, you know what you're getting yourself into here, mate? We're going to ruin your life. You were young, free and single.
And you were wondering why he didn't like you.
You bet Laura.
You're getting lured, mate.
You're getting lured everywhere, you slag. But
no, he's actually quite a nice guy now.
He's a nice guy. And now that I pay my own bills and live in my own flat, it's quite nice being clean, actually. Hoovered my bedroom the other day. Had that little salt thing you put on the carpet. It's got orangey citrusy smell.
I could not believe it.
My bedroom, like other than the bin bags and the windows, is so welcoming now.
He's come such a long way since I met him, by the way. Like in terms of cleanliness and that, he's actually a presentable fucking human being.
For the most part, the only thing is, ever since Will moved in, I've got a lot more rashes. Just generally.
Don't know where that's from. It's fucking to do with me though.
Well, I didn't have rashes before you moved in. I'm just saying, maybe there's something in the air. Maybe there's smoke. Maybe it's a smoke.
You smoke?
No, weed, allegedly.
If weed does anything, it
weed,
helps your
weed is giving me rashes.
I'm
fucked up. I got eczema from you.
That's cat, bro. Maybe it's from all the drinking.
I had scabies from someone else first, but the eczema is from his weed smoke.
Maybe it's from all the drinking and not looking after yourself. Actually,
I do look after. I get my 5 a day.
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
We've already done this.
Sorry.
But like I remember Dave, he moved in, and I think he moved in because my mum got pregnant.
Needed somewhere to live, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean?
Not gonna raise a kid in Kent.
Get someone off the duff. You sorted for fucking where to live, aren't you?
For at least 18 years.
Yeah.
But like, Dave moved in. It was very like him and my dad weren't the best of mates.
Weren't Dave and Paul? I mean, weren't Andy and Paul?
No, they weren't the best of mates. I think they've had like one conversation, if that sort of thing. But like, I remember like the whole time, like I said, it kind of gets drilled into you, sort of thing, by whatever adult figure. So I was a bit resistant to Dave, I will admit, but I was like, still, we were very different. Dave's much more quiet and reserved compared to me. I mean, he can have a laugh and stuff like that, but I'm much more of a prick, basically. To be honest. Like, I remember when he proposed to my mum, him and my mum come downstairs and they got me, my brother and my sister to come upstairs and be like, oh, we've got something to show you. And they walked into their bedroom and there was a banner and it says, will you marry me? And as soon as I saw it, I turned to Dave and went, don't you think I'm a bit young? I was like 12.
I thought
Completely ruined the moment.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that one. Like you walk into the room and you're just naked waiting for your mum. Don't you that?
It's me.
Oh, mate. You know, that was a thing, sorry to cut you off, but with Andy, one time me and my mate got signed to a football team.
What, we're all stars?
Nah,
Peninsula Stars.
Peninsula Stars. Thank you very much. But we, you know, like as kids, we got signed to a footy team. We were gassed. We got these kits. I've come into the house. I've been like with my mate Luke. He's never even met my mum, by the way. And I'm like, Luke, come in. I'm like, we got to show my mum our kits and that. Yeah, just a fucking idiot kid. Burst in my mum's room, not even knocked. Just like, look at us. And then like turn around and he's there like trying to put his box on. What the fuck have I done here? And my mum's just
You
like,
seen his Peninsula Star?
Peninsula chocolate star.
oh, lad. Oh, sorry. That just came to me like a traumatic memory. About that one. Sorry about that. But yeah, so stepdads is like, this is the thing. I don't hate stepdads. I just think I prefer granddads.
I was going to say, so none of you have actually said like why you prefer
this is what the thing is. Yeah, it's not that I prefer stepdads to granddads, because both my granddad and my grandpa are both my granddad's dead, but
Wait.
you have got no room here. Everyone you know dies.
Let me have that one then.
But I've loved my grandparents, stuff like that. But I'm gonna go stepdad because Will obviously hasn't had any. His mum's just been a slag, so I've like got to be stepdads here. And turns out Dave's actually like really sound.
I was gonna say at least.
I hope my dad doesn't watch this, but Dave's actually really sound, and we had like a nice life, and me and him get on really well now. Like I think it's because I've moved out actually, to be honest. But like I remember last time I was down south, because Dave works up London, right? So I'm coming through, and I met him he got on the train at Blackfriars, and I'm on that train anyway. And he's like, "Go on, I'll meet you on the train. I'll bring a few beers. We'll come home together." I was like, "Fantastic!" And we're on the train, and we're just for the 40-odd minute journey home, just crying, laughing together, having a really good time. And he like at one point in the conversation just goes, "Oh fucking hell, Jamie, you really make me laugh." And I was like, "Oh my god, you like me?"
Yeah.
Oh my god, this works.
Yeah,
me and Dave.
You never thought it would work.
I never thought it'd happen. But it's like, it's really, because the older I've got, basically when we drink, we get on better.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's not like we have to be pissed to get on, but like, it's like, so.
It just breaks down the wall.
My like Chris Jericho. But my mum's side of the family is a lot posher than the rest of us. Not to say we're not like complete scum or anything like that. We're not like fucking whatever, but they're a lot posher than us, right? We're not from the Wirral.
All right.
You gave me a face. I hate it.
I was nodding when you were saying that you lot weren't scum.
He was doing his face.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the thing is, I am autistic. I can't really read these faces. But like it was my mum's parents' like 50th wedding anniversary, and it's so rare that our whole family's kind of together. You know, all cousins and all that sort of stuff. There's so many of us.
But you were gonna say it's rare that they're together for that long, and
they're still alive. Fucking hell. But we got it was the anniversary about the same night. I think Anthony Joshua was fighting.
Oh shit.
So me and Dave have been like, after the party we're gonna go up the road to the pub and we're gonna watch the fight. And then my mum's gone, fucking ask your uncles. Yeah. You know, bring them in.
Yeah.
And we're like, fine, okay, whatever. And we go to the pub, and then like my uncles are like, I think I'll have a half of your best pale ale. Oh. And it's like, oh, shut up. And that was, me and Dave have bonded off of that.
Yeah, bullying your uncles.
Yeah. But we get on really well, and also I'll give 1 point against my grandparents because like I love them both. But my granddad, the one who's dead, he had one of them voice boxes.
Yeah,
and it was just terrifying. He just spoke like this the whole time I knew him. He sounded like a Dalek.
That's
It was pretty scary as a kid.
What's his name? Ned off South Park.
Yeah, it was like yeah.
That's such a mad.
He couldn't even go swimming. The poor man. You get water in his hole.
Technology doesn't even exist anymore. Do you reckon he ever got shagged in his hole? In his neck hole?
My nana.
Yeah. Little strap on in the neck hole, mate. Banging that. Sorry. A mad vivid image. I don't know.
Lovely image.
I think the reason I prefer granddads, right, is because, like, you know, unconditionally, your granddad actually loves you. You can have all these little moments with Dave where you lick his arse and hope for the best, but you never know whether he actually
You wish you could lick Andy's arse.
I don't. I did plenty of times. It's Star. It's a fucking Star thing. It's Patrick Star. But you will never actually know. Like, Dave's presence in your life isn't because, respectfully, I'm not trying to hurt you here, but it is a debate, so remember that. No matter what happens, I love you. But Dave's
never said that, actually.
Just never said that. And Dave, like, you will never know. Like, if it, if it weren't for the love interest of your mum and the 2 kids he's had with her, he probably wouldn't give a single shit about you, mate.
Yeah, it's true. I'm probably third out of the 4 kids in Dave's mind, I reckon.
Yeah.
I think I've overtaken Freddie now.
Aren't 2 of them his own?
2 of them are his, yeah. I think I'm pretty locked into like a lower mid-table finish.
George is 4th because she's a little bitch.
But she's that age now. I don't think Dave's able to cope with angry teenage girl.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm allowed to call her a little bitch.
Us 3 lads have never been angry teenage girls because we're boys.
You're still an angry teenage girl.
What the hell, Ben? So rude. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, June.
Yeah.
No,
just because they're only just coming in.
They're still good for a motorboat, though. It's calm.
You get your chin stuck in my den, it'd be a nightmare. You never leave.
You know what your chest is like?
That was right on the nipple.
You know what your chest is like? You
They're
remember
tender.
Do you remember them little things that you used to get as kids that would be like the metal prongs and you'd put your face in it? And your
Yeah,
face your chest.
That's what someone did with my back. It was your eyes going into my back.
But that's sorry, I didn't mean to call your sister a little bitch there, but she does. No, but she always says I look like angry.
She watches this as well.
Yeah, she watches and she always gives me shit.
Is she?
Yeah.
How old is she?
14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she loves it. She's always asking us to shout her out, actually.
Shout out Georgia. I want
Yeah.
female viewer. But stop saying horrible things about me, really, is all I'm asking. Do you know what I mean?
What did she say about you again?
She says I look like angry Ginge.
Yeah, you don't, but like I'm glad she said it.
He's ginger. It's no offence. Sorry.
I'm only half ginger and the half that counts. So.
What? Go on, Ben.
You're half ginger, half bald.
What was your last haircut that wasn't buzz?
Like yours, to be honest. Like I used to be like blonde when I was a kid, but it's like brown. Yeah.
Did you have any wacky ones? No.
Oh, any like haircuts?
Yeah, like wacky ones.
I used to have a bowl. My mum used to always put me in a bowl when I was a kid.
That's a legit thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I had curtains before I shaved it off.
Wow.
I'm bald by choice, by the way, Jamie.
No, I'm just.
BBC, bruv. Big black cock. Sorry.
I seen a clip of Elon Musk from maybe a year ago, and he's getting interviewed by the BBC. And this is why I think Elon Musk is the most unfunny, sad, awkward, detestable human being ever. Because he's having an interview with the BBC, and he goes, "Oh, do you like the BBC? I mean, do you like BBC?"
Oh my god.
Father of 10, 40s, 50s, and he's asking, "Do you like BBC?" on an actual interview. What a sad cunt. I hope he dies.
I bet he's a stepdad.
Oh my god, I fucking detest him. Sorry, you said BBC and it made me think of Elon Musk. Sadly, I just want to say I hate him and I hope he dies.
But
I've had 2 Stellas.
I know.
I fucking hate him.
You had 2 Stellas by the time I've got halfway through a can of Coke, by the way. It's fucking good going, that.
It's Paddy's
you
night.
know what it is? Do you know why you prefer stepdads? Because you are, oh my god, you are so primed and ready. You are going to
he's gonna be the best.
You are going to be a stepdad multiple times across your life, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Somewhere to live. You see a girl with 2 kids, you're in. You know, or like dysfunctionals, anything. I could just see that in your life.
I think I could have my own kids.
I'm going to read your palm right now. Stepdad for loads of munters. There we go.
Can't they be like 5s out of 10?
No, you
Maybe average.
No, sorry, I shouldn't degrade women, to be honest, because we do have a lady in the room as well, so I should probably not do that. But,
if she weren't here, you'd be saying all kinds.
of course, yeah, it's fine.
We've actually toned it down a lot, I think.
But that genuinely, I think that is like, you scream stepdad. Do you know what I mean? I don't really scream granddad.
You scream deadbeat dad. You don't scream stepdad.
All right, mate.
You do.
You mad?
I'm saying you scream deadbeat, I reckon. You scream and then you'll become a granddad years later when you meet them and be the best granddad.
I've been a very good uncle for years and years, my friend.
Not your kids, though.
Yeah, but
I think what's going to happen is you're going to knock someone up, not see them for ages. They'll grow up, have their own kid, and you'll come back into their life, and they'll be the best granddad because you weren't the dad you should have been. I feel like a film.
I feel
nice.
I feel like that's already happening.
Really
right
romantic.
Now. We're in the first chapter of this already right now. By the way,
I can't wait to be a stepdad though. It's great because I can just get off. Not my kids.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
To be fair, you technically are, you actually technically are already a stepdad. You're Milo's stepdad.
That's true. That's true. And to be fair, I get
exactly.
Say again.
There's no accountability for any trauma caused.
Yeah, and I get pissed off. I kick him.
But
not my dog.
I don't know how dodgy you actually are. I hope not that dodgy, but I feel like if you as a stepdad, you'd be like, open his doors.
What? I want it to be sons. I don't know how I deal with daughters. I feel like I'd get on so much better with teenage sons.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, my nieces now, it's a fucking nightmare. You know?
I don't think I could deal with a teenage daughter that's really angry. That's like, I've just walked into her family when she's like 12, for example, and then I've got to deal with a teenage daughter. Where at least with the teenage son, I can just like fight him or something. And then you can't fight a girl.
Yeah,
a teenage girl if you're a man.
Do you have a favourite granddad?
No, it's not Dave's dad for that. He doesn't count.
He's your step granddad.
No, well, I have a granddad and I have a grandpa.
Oh.
Very different people.
End the pod, babe.
Very different people.
You're saying you weren't posh?
No, that's what I'm saying. My mum's side, very posh people. Okay. I'm going there this weekend. Very looking forward to it. They've got a stair lift now. Very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, I got stuck in it last time I was in it. I had all my little cousins around me. I think I pulled the handbrake and then I just had to sit there and wait for someone to rescue me. That's pretty cool. But they are very posh. They're just like they're very lovely, but like they're called like Bo and Jenny.
Oh yeah.
Whereas my dad's parents were John and Beryl. Far more normal.
Mine are Mick and Linda, Bill and Kath. Simple. Scouse. Fucking one, mate. Sorry.
I can't wait to be a grandparent though.
Yeah.
One day.
Because you already are an old man trapped in a 24-year-old's body. That's
exactly.
what it is, bro. You are.
I can't believe I'm 24. I'm fucking fit. I don't work.
You're so weathered.
None of this is going well.
You look like you remind me of.
I got rashes and aches, and I'm going bald. It's a fucking disaster.
And a hole in your chest.
And a hole in my chest.
But you know what? On a lighter note, we've got a fucking studio now, everyone.
Way, go on, let's high five and clap. It's nice in there, isn't it?
So not worth it. Yeah, it's nice. We finally moved out of the mouldy living room of ours, where there's a dog and traffic,
Milo's running around
and fucking everything, and just a fish tank and whatever.
You got these acoustic panels on the wall now.
We're actually legit. Yeah. Like, who would have thought we're legit?
There's a Spider-Man poster on the wall. That's quite cool. I like that.
Not mine.
I know, but
not mine.
Wow, it just feels like.
It just feels mad that we're legit.
We've made it.
Yeah, we definitely haven't, but it feels mad that we're legit. You know what I'm saying? We're actually kind of legit. Like, obviously, you've brought Freya today. You couldn't have brought it to any other record before this, could you? You couldn't have brought it to our crib. We're like, here you go. You know, you couldn't do it.
If you Freya turned up to our house, I'd have probably said, for your benefit, go home. We're not.
Everyone say disease free.
Boys only. Go on, I want to see where you stand on it as well. What's your stance on stepdads versus granddads? I know you said you don't have both.
Never had either.
So what? Just
you never had a granddad?
No.
Really?
No.
Sad that.
One of them died and one of them wasn't here.
Freya disagrees.
I just didn't know.
Oh. Have I not told you?
Every day's learning day.
Yeah, That's no, I've never had a granddad, no.
Okay, how about
I met my only granddad once when I was about 4.
Deadbeat granddad. Fucking sick.
Sorry, Dad.
I've actually sees all his cousins, just not Ben.
He's like, that one's bald. Fuck him.
What do you mean you put a bowl in his head? I'm not seeing him. What about, do you have any nans?
Yeah, I've got 2 nans. Yeah.
Never had a stepmom. It's not really a thing, is it?
No.
Never. My dad had a girlfrile for ages. I thought that was kind of a stepmom thing for about 5 years.
It was a brass.
No. Her name was Debbie. Our little boy Ethan. It was probably about 6 or 7 or 8 years younger than me. He became like a little bit of a little brother for those five or so years. That was quite nice. Took him to the football and stuff. She had a daughter as well. It was a year between me and my brother, but she never really wanted to know us. I think her dad had got onto her to be like, don't you dare get involved in that new family. Rah, rah.
Yeah.
Ended up going out with her a few years after, a couple of years after actually. We went out. And then my dad said, "Oh, would it be really great if we're both round and then we can like shag him and leave and high five on the driveway?" I was like, "Yeah, I suppose."
Well, your dad said that?
Yeah.
That would have been actually a banging in though, now that I think about it.
Not as a foursome. Separate rooms.
You know, you're saying about how
Swap halfway through. No.
You know, you're saying my mum was a slag and slept with different lads, yeah.
yeah, I know what you mean.
You did say that, yeah.
So I didn't have stepdads. I just had like, she just was a slag, is what you're saying, right? But as in like an in, that would have been sound for me because as a kid I wasn't the most confident with ladies and stuff, right? So imagine as an in, every single one of these multiple men that my mum slept with.
Oh, they had daughters.
They had a daughter. But it's like it's only a stint. So I meet them. You know, we go to the zoo and a Burger King once, and then I don't see, but I know them, and that's my in. And then I'll be like, well, our parents aren't even together anymore. I wish I had.
It's not incest, though.
Exactly.
When I went out with the daughter, our parents are split up. Sounds so bad. Her mum dropped her off, and I was like, "Hi, Debbie."
No. She was like, "You brushed your teeth this morning?" You were like, "No."
Her mum gave me a pat lunch.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but I obviously fell in love with the daughter instantly because she complimented my hands once. And I was like, well, you've said a nice thing about me, therefore I'm going to think about you for the rest of my life.
Damn.
And then I forgot to text her back and she had a massive go at me and I've not seen her since. But that's, like father, like son, I suppose.
Got away.
I was going to say another one.
Yeah.
What would you, just objectively from the outside in, never had that experience before, what do you think's better?
I think Granddads is probably better.
Probably better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably is.
Like you said, like stepdads, like they could stop loving you. But
Yeah, and also they don't
They
have
could
to
also
stop
start loving you. That would be
true, yeah,
that would be key.
Yeah, 15 years in, you and Dave have finally got there. Fucking well done.
Been a long old road. I actually can't believe it.
But no, that's fair.
I'll allow him to come to my wedding now.
What about you, Freya? Give it a mic.
God, you two like peas in a pod, aren't you? Bloody hell.
No, this has been, you know what, we'll wrap it up in it. This has been fun. This is exciting. We're in a new fucking studio. Shout out
the studio.
Shout out Sacred Boredom on the ones and twos.
should we shout out Pete as well?
Shout out Pete and Kenny Jones on the Football Historian. That vlog will be coming out soon. Vlog.
Well, I spoke to him today. He said the quiz is coming out at the end of April, so we'll put it out that week.
Fantastic.
Like last week of April.
Perfect. Works. Amazing. 420 is also in April. Let's
420
go.
indeed.
Let's go. You got anything else you want to say? Want to do?
Fuck Wilfred Zaha.
Fuck stepdads. I'm devastated we didn't bring the trophy. This is another win for me.
yeah.
You can just add it to the tally for me.
I
then.
forgot Sammy.
Thanks, bro.
We got any gigs coming up?
I'll have a quick look for you, man. Me and Jamie are in Todmorden on the 5th of April. That's a lovely gig. And we don't know anyone in Todmorden, though, so...
I'll live there one day. It's the best place ever.
Really, is it?
It's right on the Yorkshire-Lancashire border. It's like when you go to like sort of Rochdale and you can see all the hills and stuff. That it's in there.
Yeah,
Like on the edge of the mall.
It's fucking
But
beautiful.
it's almost like on a reservoir, and there's like 7 to 12 like pubs just in a row. So like a pub crawl there would be amazing.
But they're not like just like shitholes. They're all nice little pubs, and there's like little nice shops, and it's always sunny, and it's in like the valley, and there's like a canal going through
Just
it.
beautiful.
And it's like it's hippies, but not bellends.
Do you remember last time we went there as well, and we were having a zoot before we got in the car? Because obviously I have to believe.
I had a bit.
Did you?
I had a little pull.
Whenever he comes to the morning, he has a little pull of the suit. It's class. And then he just goes white in the car. And I'm like, actually, we can't wrap up here. Speaking of going white,
Oh shit! Yeah.
last week I was doing one of the biggest gigs ever. Nah, it wasn't one of the biggest gigs ever. But a big gig for me. It was a Hot Waters Sunday, and there was loads of fucking people there. And I was like, oh, all the boys are here. This is going to be bloody brilliant. And I went on and I had a really good set, did I not?
Oh, it's absolutely smashed it.
It was one
Absolutely
of my favourite performances there.
Great feel in the
what
room,
I
lots of
remember, it was good.
laughs.
But then
Real nice warm vibe.
our Ben boy came, and he just couldn't withhold himself from having a toke of that devil's lettuce, mate.
Yeah.
And
I think the sacred boredom took over. You have to have a little pull.
And do you want to tell us what happened after that, man?
Yeah, that was his brain.
No, I actually want to
Do you remember?
I want to know the
I do
details.
remember.
You remember.
I don't know everything. I just want to know the details.
Well, it was like 5 minutes before you were going on. Jack
Brilliant.
was like, "Come on, let's go," and we were with Josh as well. Fucking-
Shout out, Josh.
We were sat outside as well, and Jock was like, Jack was
Scottish
just
now.
like, he just turned around to Josh and went, "So what do you think about Denzel?"
Like he knew him. Like he knew him. Like he knew him.
Like he knows him. Like he fucking son knows him. He fucking Echo news him. Like he fucking Daily Mirror news him. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, you're just saying papers, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry.
Like he reads them. Go on. What you said? Go on, carry on, Ben.
And then I came back and watched like your set. And then when you got off, we all left, and I went outside and I went to Jock.
Jock. Who is that? I went to Jock. Oh, I can't be handling this no more. This chronic is amazing.
I fucking hate spinning,
I'm going to go eat.
Basically, I nearly spewed and I didn't. And then I went and sat in the whiskey bar with Jamie and James. What was I doing in the whiskey bar, James?
Just sort of slowly wobbling in the seat. Not really listening.
Well, I've come out, like, you know, after the gig, gone in the green room for a little bit, met John Bishop, that was kind of cool.
Nice.
I'll explain that in a minute, actually. Met John Bishop was cool, came out, I'm like, sound, like, gonna have a little drink with the boys. Come to the whiskey bar, like, where the fuck it's just him and Gay James sat there. I was like, where the fuck is it? And they're like, oh, Ben's white-eyed. And I was just like, brilliant.
He hadn't white at this point, but pretty ashen.
Can I explain to you how I met John Bishop dead quick and then we'll fuck off? So, obviously, after the gig, in the green room, I ordered myself a burger. There's no tables because the green room's pretty busy. So I'm sat there, yeah, in the green room.
You get food to the green room?
Yeah, they bring. You obviously get 50% off. That's the main reason I was in there. But when I was sat with my legs normal, they were like at like an angle, so the burger kept slipping. So I've put myself like on my tippy toes to keep my legs straight, right? And
Tippy
I'm just
toes.
eating my burger, and I'm just not even thinking. Callum Oakley's come in, and he's like, "Why are you eating on your tippy toes, lad?" And I'm just like, "Oh, but everyone in the green room's laughing, taking a piss out of me." And like, haha, funny, whatever. I'm like, cool, it's done.
Me.
I've maintained the stance. Green room door goes, fucking John Bishop walks in. I was like, what are the chances the one time I'm eating like a fucking idiot?
You're deep throating a burger.
The biggest comic in the world walks
He's basically had a film come out.
Yeah. Like literally Hollywood fucking
A
star.
stadium comic.
Yeah.
Will Arnett playing him
Just walks in. Job from Arrested Development walks in. And he's just like, looked, and I've, in this moment, and this is where I fucked up, I should have gone flat-footed, but I didn't, bro, because I had half a burger left, so I maintained it on the tippy toes. And then Callum Oakley's just gone, like, because obviously he's walked in, he shook everyone's hand. My hand was sticky from the burger as well. I was like, oh, this is fucked. He shook everyone's hand, and bless him, really lovely, but everyone's like in awe of John Bishop. And then Callum Oakley obviously isn't that arsed because he's met him multiple times. And he's just gone, hey, John.
Look at that muppet.
Look how Will's sitting and eating there. Like, John Bishop just like, he's like looked and like kind of took it back. Just like, oh yeah, that's I know them. The people who do that, they're just them family killing fucking serial killers, aren't they? And I was like, brilliant. John Bishop just ruined me in front of everyone, and that was my claim to fame, basically. But I was like, what are the chances you get caught slipping by the biggest fucking comic in the world? I deserved it, I guess, for telling that.
You still sound like it now.
Yeah, I know. I deserved it for telling that guy to stop doing dad jokes. That's why I deserved it. Fucking hell. But yeah, it's been fun, man. New shoot.
I want to
shout out.
Plug a couple more gigs just whilst I've got them up. 27th, that'll come out, this Friday?
Yeah,
this Friday.
Comedy Chords in town. I think it's like a uni thing they got onto me, so I'm going to do that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not bad. 29th, if anyone from Sheffield's watching, I'm doing the Gong of Steel.
Ooh.
You want to come to that? And also, me and Will are roasting on the 19th of April.
Oh, yeah, come down for that, anyone.
Yeah.
For sure. I haven't wrote a single joke yet, but
Neither have I.
We'll figure it out.
We'll have a little pre-420.
We've also got another gig together in April on the 26th. Me and him are doing Jill G's gig in Wallasey. A lot of our
I never say die.
A lot of our fans are from the Wirral, so you know, you only have to pay 15 quid to become a member. What's that?
Of the Wirral.
What's that? That's half an 8 for Bughead, isn't it? You know what I mean? Don't worry about it.
Spin Bughead, you like.
And then on the 22nd of April, I'm doing a Spiky Mike gong. You can figure out for yourself why he's called Spiky Mike.
Whereabouts?
Don't know. Tom Hands is driving.
Where's that?
Fuck knows. I don't know. I just got booked.
Tom Hands is driving. It's probably in Wales.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Welsh town, doesn't it?
But other than that,
I'm gigging at Tom Hands driving.
All else I want to say.
Hilarious. Keep that in.
All else I want to say, thanks for Ben for helping us get stuff in the studio. Thanks to Freya for helping
the thumbnails
and the mics.
That's a good point.
Thanks to the studio for letting us be here.
Thanks to God.
Thanks to God.
Yeah, thanks to God always.
Thanks to Allah. Thanks to everyone watching. Like and subscribe. See you next week.
And
Stay black.
See you later.